Let's be honest, there was a time not so long ago when wearing Crocs in public, well, it wasn't exactly a fashion statement, more like a fashion question mark. A big, bright, rubbery question mark was basically a fashion crime, a sartorial sin. You might as well have walked around with a flashing neon sign declaring, "I've given up." They were the shoes of dads, those brave souls prioritizing comfort above all else, toddlers gleefully stomping around in their brightly colored clogs, and anyone who'd given up on style, choosing instead the sweet, sweet embrace of rubbery comfort. Crocs were mocked relentlessly, the subject of countless memes and online ridicule. They were the punchline to every bad fashion joke, the go-to example of what to wear. You'd see them used as flower pots, adding a touch of to your garden or doorstops. Anything but actual footwear, their intended purpose seemingly forgotten. If you wore Crocs to a party, you were making a statement, all right? You might as well have shown up in a clown suit, complete with oversized shoes and a squeaky nose. They were clunky, brightly colored, often in shades that nature never intended, and full of weird holes, those mysterious perforations that sparked endless debate. The consensus? Crocs were a disaster, a fashion faux pas of epic proportions, definitely not for the cool crowd, the trendsetters, or anyone with even a passing interest in style. But then, something wild happened, a seismic shift in the fashion universe. Suddenly, Crocs were everywhere. Seemingly overnight, they'd infiltrated every corner of the cultural landscape, on pop stars, gracing the feet of some of the biggest names in music, influencers, those digital trendsetters who dictate what's hot and what's not, even high-fashion runways, paired with designer clothes that cost more than a small car. The same shoes that were once a symbol of surrender, of fashion defeat, were now selling out in limited edition drops, coveted by collectors and fashionistas alike. Crocs went from joke to juggernaut, a true Cinderella story in the world of footwear, almost overnight. It was a transformation that left the fashion world scratching its head. How did a foam clog, a humble rubber shoe, pull off one of the greatest comebacks in fashion? A revival that defied all expectations? It wasn't luck, it was a bold strategy, a calculated risk that paid off in a big way. Embrace the hate, turning negativity into a marketing tool. Understand the new generation, tapping into their desire for authenticity and self-expression, and lean into the weird, celebrating the unconventional and embracing the unique. Crocs didn't just survive, they became a phenomenon, a cultural icon, a symbol of comfort and individuality. And their story is just getting started, with new collaborations and designs constantly pushing the boundaries of what a rubber clog can be. So, where did Crocs come from? It's a story that begins not in a boardroom but on the open water. A tale of innovation born from a simple need, a quest for the perfect footwear. It all started in the early 2000s, a time of technological boom and apparently a need for better boating shoes. The world was rapidly changing, and footwear was about to get a whole lot more comfortable. It began with 3 friends sailing in the Caribbean. Picture this: sun-drenched decks, crystal-clear waters, and the constant search for sure footing. They wanted a comfortable, non-slip shoe specifically designed for boating, something that could handle wet surfaces and provide all-day support. Existing options just weren't cutting it. Their search led them to a unique foam material sourced from Canada. This wasn't just any foam, it was a revelation in lightweight comfort and durability. Lightweight, moldable, and easy to clean, the trifecta of desirable qualities. This material held the key to their footwear dreams. It was perfect for the water, resisting moisture and providing a secure grip even when wet. Finally, a solution to their slippery deck dilemma. And so they launched the first Crocs model, aptly named the Beach. A simple design, but one that would soon become iconic. They debuted their creation at a Florida boat show in 2002, hoping to attract the attention of fellow boating enthusiasts. To their surprise, the initial response was overwhelming. 200 pairs sold out instantly, a clear sign that they were onto something big. Boaters loved them, praising their comfort and practicality on deck. But soon, nurses seeking relief during long shifts discovered the benefits. Chefs, enduring hours in hot kitchens, found solace in their easy-to-clean design. And anyone on their feet all day, from retail workers to teachers, quickly caught on to the comfort revolution. Crocs were a game-changer for comfort, offering a practical alternative to traditional footwear. Kids loved the bright colors and easy slip-on style, a perfect combination for playtime adventures. And parents loved how indestructible they were, able to withstand the rigors of childhood. The company leaned into practicality, prioritizing function and comfort over fleeting fashion trends. Sales exploded. The demand for these comfortable clogs seemed insatiable. Millions of pairs sold, transforming Crocs from a niche boating shoe into a global phenomenon. And Crocs became a stock market darling, a testament to their innovative design and widespread appeal. The foam clog was everywhere, adorning feet from beaches to hospitals, kitchens to classrooms. Loved for comfort, not necessarily for looks, Crocs carved out a unique space in the footwear market. Word of mouth drove their early success as satisfied customers spread the word about the unparalleled comfort of Crocs. But in fashion, looks always matter eventually, and the tide was about to turn for the humble Croc. As Crocs became more visible, the backlash began, fueled by fashion critics and style-conscious consumers. Their popularity was organic, a testament to their comfort and practicality, but the world of style, with its ever-shifting standards, was about to weigh in with a heavy dose of judgment. Crocs had created a comfort revolution, a shift in priorities that challenged the traditional norms of the footwear industry. But the fashion world wasn't ready to let them off easy, and the battle between comfort and style was about to begin. The next chapter would be much tougher, as Crocs faced the scrutiny of the fashion elite and the challenge of maintaining their popularity in an ever-changing market. Crocs' meteoric rise was followed by a brutal fall. The novelty wore off, and their quirky look made them an easy target. Fashion critics declared Crocs hideous. Suddenly, it was cool to hate them. Anti-Croc blogs and Facebook groups exploded. Wearing Crocs became a social liability. The brand was everywhere, and people got tired of it. Sales plummeted, stock prices crashed, and warehouses filled with unsold clogs. Crocs seemed destined to become a forgotten fad. The company tried new styles, but no one was buying. The original clog was too iconic to escape. Crocs became a punchline, the magic gone. Comfort alone couldn't save them from the cultural backlash. Bankruptcy loomed, and the world prepared to say goodbye. It looked like the end for the weird foam clog, but Crocs' story wasn't over yet. Sometimes, you have to hit rock bottom before you can bounce back. Enter Andrew Rees, a seasoned executive with a keen eye for brand revitalization. He stepped in as Crocs' new CEO in 2017, inheriting a company at a crossroads, facing declining sales and an identity crisis. The challenge was significant, but Rees saw an opportunity where others saw a lost cause. He arrived with a radical plan, a bold vision to steer the company away from the brink. Instead of running from the classic clog, the very product that had become synonymous with the brand, he embraced it, recognizing its potential as a unique and recognizable foundation. The foam clog wasn't the problem. It was a design choice that offered comfort and practicality. The real issue was the brand's identity, which had become diluted and unfocused over the years. Rees streamlined the company, making tough decisions to ensure its long-term viability. He closed underperforming stores, a necessary step to reduce overhead and improve profitability. He also cut confusing styles, simplifying the product range to focus on what truly resonated with consumers. The focus returned to the original clog, the iconic silhouette that had started it all. But this time, it wasn't just about comfort. Crocs targeted Gen Z, a demographic known for its discerning taste and trend-setting influence. This was a generation that loves authenticity, valuing genuine expression and unique style, and crucially, isn't afraid of ugly cool, embracing unconventional aesthetics and challenging traditional notions of beauty. Crocs needed to be more than comfortable. Comfort was just the starting point. They had to be a statement, a way for individuals to express their personality and stand out from the crowd. The brand leaned into its weirdness, embracing its unique and unconventional design. They started celebrating individuality, encouraging people to embrace their true selves. Come as you are became the new motto, a powerful message of self-acceptance and inclusivity. Crocs positioned themselves, not just as a footwear company, but as a canvas for self-expression, a platform for creativity and personal style. They stopped trying to please everyone, a strategy that had previously led to diluted branding and unfocused marketing. Instead, they started championing the quirky and bold, appealing to those who dared to be different. This shift was a game changer, a pivotal moment that redefined the brand's trajectory. Crocs became a symbol of confidence and comfort, a badge of honor for those who embraced their individuality. The stage was set for a comeback, a remarkable turnaround fueled by a clear vision and a deep understanding of its target audience. It was a comeback on their own terms, driven by authenticity and a commitment to staying true to its unique identity. The foam clog was ready for its second act, poised to reclaim its place in the fashion world. And this time, it was personal, resonating with consumers on a deeper, more emotional level. Crocs' secret weapon? Collaborations. They teamed up with high-fashion designers. Christopher Kane sent jewel-encrusted Crocs down the runway, and Balenciaga created $850 platform clogs. The fashion world was shocked, but everyone was talking. Crocs became high-fashion irony. Suddenly, they were in vogue, but they didn't stop there. Crocs partnered with musicians like Post Malone and Justin Bieber, and even brands like KFC. Each limited edition drop sold out in minutes, turning Crocs into collectibles. The strategy created hype and urgency. If you wanted the latest pair, you had to act fast. Crocs became a status symbol, not just a shoe. Collaborations appealed to every subculture, from sneakerheads to foodies. The brand mastered the art of creating cultural moments. Crocs proved they could move at the speed of the internet. Each collab kept them fresh and in the headlines. They weren't just following trends. They were setting them. Crocs had become the ultimate conversation starter. Crocs' real genius? Owning the internet. They embraced their "so ugly it's cute" reputation, turning memes into marketing. Their social media became playful and self-aware, poking fun at themselves. TikTok was their playground. #Croc Challenge went viral, with users showing off wild customizations. Influencers made authentic, goofy videos. No stuffy ads here. Crocs built a community, not just a customer base. Fans led the way, making Crocs a meme and a movement. Engagement soared, billions of views, endless creativity. Crocs became central to online youth culture. They proved you don't need a beautiful product to win online. In the age of the internet, being interesting beats being perfect. By embracing weirdness, Crocs built a digital army. They didn't just sell shoes, they sold a lifestyle. Let's talk about Jibbitz, the tiny charms that transformed Crocs. Jibbitz let you personalize your shoes, turning mass-produced clogs into unique statements. Foodie? Movie buff? Sports fan? There's a charm for everyone. Customization became a creative activity. People curated their own collections. Jibbitz made Crocs truly yours. This simple idea was a business goldmine. High margins, repeat purchases, and endless new releases. Limited edition charms tied to big collabs kept fans coming back. Jibbitz created a culture. People traded, showed off, and bonded over their charms. They turned Crocs into conversation starters and community builders. The brand became more than a shoe. It was a platform for creativity. Jibbitz were the building blocks of self-expression. Crocs didn't just sell footwear, they sold a way to stand out. The little charms made a giant difference, and they helped Crocs stick around. At the heart of it all, Crocs are about comfort. When the world shifted to work from home and sweatpants, comfort became king. The pandemic was the perfect storm. Suddenly, everyone wanted easy, feel-good footwear. Crocs became the unofficial shoe of lockdown life. Their practicality, once mocked, became their superpower. Marketing leaned into the pure comfort of Croslite foam. Crocs reminded us it's okay to prioritize feeling good. The shoe became a small joy in tough times. Crocs proved you don't have to suffer for style. The comfort-first revolution changed the footwear game. Crocs built trust by never wavering from their core promise. Happy feet became the ultimate fashion statement, and that's a trend that's here to stay. So, what's next for Crocs? The once mocked clog is now a global powerhouse. Their comeback is legendary. Business schools will study it for years. But is it permanent, or just another trend? Fashion is fickle, and hype fades. Yet Crocs have become more than a shoe. They're a platform for self-expression and a symbol of comfort. Jibbitz and customization give them staying power. As long as people want to show off their personalities, Crocs have a place. The hype may cool, but comfort and creativity endure. Crocs have earned a spot in our closets and our culture. Love them or hate them, Crocs are more than a joke. They're a juggernaut that learned how to float.